Welcome to day 3016 of What You Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, documenting my journey, sharing lessons learned, the good, the bad, the beautiful along the way, because stuff happens all the time in our life and in our businesses. And I like to share the lessons I've learned, especially the things that didn't go right the first time I did them or attempted them, so that people know our lives are trial and error. We have to not give up or quit the first time we're not awesome at something. Think about anything new that you've ever started. How'd it go the first time? You probably sucked at it. I know I did. And it wasn't until I did it over and over and over again and practiced and continually improved until I actually mastered any skill, anything that we're good at or we can do. I can think of so many examples of that in my life. Well, today we're talking about consumption and what we feed our mind and thinking. We're focusing on mental health and well-being all this month for both Supersize You Annual Challenge and the Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge. So we're talking about a different topic every day, and then we do a single daily action or an action item to reinforce what it is that we're learning. So for example, today we're looking back at, well, what did I consume, what did I feed my brain for the whole last 24 hours? And not all of it, but just bullet point topics. And I realized that one of the things I had done intentionally was watch a no-mind Netflix series on, aliens and the apocalypse and things. Why? Because my brain needed a break from all the things I have been feeding it over the last 9 months, because I've been working on some really big projects. And one of those is coming to fruition this month. But I needed just a little no-mind break. But I realized that it was no mind, all right, but it wasn't making me feel better. It was interesting, but a lot of doubt, worry, and fear in apocalyptic alien abduction and alien violence that I don't want to be feeding my brain that things. I'd much rather be pulling cards from my Believe deck and looking at those every day. And that's one of the secret things I do every morning is I have a deck, a manifestation deck, and I pull a card from that every day. I ask a question and then I pull a card from it, and it just has a little message, and it's amazing how often, and you can use anything, right? I also have been known to do things like, where's my little book? I use them as props. Here it is. I also have been known to do things like read a little book that has just a saying a day or something in it that gives me something positive to think about as I go throughout the day that I might not otherwise have. And it's interesting how often I will call upon that card or that thing. I used to carry around affirmation cards, and every day when I got a break or I had 5 minutes here or 5 minutes there, I would read what I call my flip books or my affirmations. Why? Because they were feeding me, my soul, my spirit, my brain, my thinking, positive things, the things I wanted to create in my life. Working on the 100, I am definitely slower than the average bear in that community. I mean, like really slow, because it is skills and things that I am resisting like a mad woman. And that's how I know it's the exact things I need to be doing right now. So I've gone back and I'm doing step by step by step exactly what they're teaching in the program. And so it put me about a month behind, but I'm absolutely okay with that, because I know I rushed through the first time and I didn't feel great about it. And that comes through in my communication, in my messaging, in who I'm talking to. And I don't ever want that to be the case, because I know I'm here to help a lot of people, and I need to be confident in communicating in a way that they can understand and actually receive it, right? And that's why I started over yesterday, and I'll be launching May 15th now in my school community. Why? Because I've had my school community since last October, and I never told anybody about it. I never shared it. Why? Because I thought, like so many other people, you have to have a ton of stuff in there and it has to be perfect. So now I have a ton of stuff in there, none of which I know whether people even want it or not. And so I'm going back and following the process in the 100 and going to be a product of this particular process. What else is going on? So much is going on. If I can help you in any way, reach out and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.